Hello, good morning. I got both hands, so I did my setup where I use my cereal container here, and I don't have a tripod, so keep that in mind. All right, so I'm gonna roll a couple of these and try to talk about them. So this is what they look like when, oops, here, let's grab a couple so you have a good, see how they're all very different. There we go. Sorry, the lighting, my chandelier is over there, so instead of like above me, so the lighting is kind of terrible, but I don't have anything special for my home. I just use what I got in the house, so that's what you get, because to me YouTube is broadcasting yourself, like their old motto actually used to be. I don't know if it still is or not, but anyway, yeah, so these are this paper. So I just took one of my triangles, so like, I know you can't see them, but try to keep my other beads. So like, here's one. I'm gonna move it off to the side. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more after this one, so that I have 5 total. I'm gonna try to do a couple on camera so you get a gist of what I mean. Okay, so I have a hold of all 4. There's 4 sheets here. And I just tap it so that they're somewhat even on the bottom. And I gotta, okay, right here is where I can see and you can see too. So I'm not looking through my viewfinder, I'm just looking in real life here. So then you slide it on the, you know, in your little tool. Oh, I'll talk about the tool here after I finish this, I guess. So then you roll. I'm not really pulling too hard, but I am pulling a little bit. Now, when you do some magazines, this one happens to be a really sensitive one. If I pull too hard at this seam here where the paper was folded, because the magazine came like this. It was, you know, folded, and I unfolded. I took the staples out and made it a full sheet. But if I pulled too hard, this might break, you know, one of them or something. So you kind of go real lightly over that spot, and then I'm just kind of straightening it out. And you can roll this way or roll this way. Usually when I get down to the bottom, I'll roll this way. All right, so I got about this much. Sorry, I'm about here. I got about this much. So I'm going to, oh boy, let's see if I can do this and keep it in camera. So I put about that much of a dab on. Now, if you don't like getting your fingers full of glue, this method is not going to be very fun for you, because you want to make sure this whole little strip is one, kind of like one piece. So then you just roll that one piece, and then whatever glue you have left over, feel free to go ahead and put it on. Okay, so this one is larger than an inch, because this was the last piece on my cutter. So you just roll it like normal, and that's what it looks like. Like I said, I really like these beads because, oh, and you can move them if you don't like where the middle part is. Yeah. All right, so let's grab another one. And I'm going slower than I normally would, but it's, that's all right though. Oh, I keep thinking I need to be further up than I am. All right, so then oh, before I do that, okay, so these tools, here, let me set this down. So this tool, I'll give her a shout, I suppose, why not? So this tool is a part of a set of 5. Here are the dimensions. I've shown this before. Sorry it's crooked, but I can't push it over any further because my thing is here. And then this is the company, and she does sell on Amazon. When I started out, as soon as I got these, I took off with my paper bead rolling. So that they come in all sizes, and this is this first size, so, and they are numbered as well. So like this one down here, you can barely see it. I don't know if you can or not. There we go. This one's marked with a 1. Let's see if I can get, there we go. This one's marked with a 1. It'd be neater if that was more visible, because like when I'm making 2 beads, I'll go like this and, you know, tap the end, and then I get glue down there. And these do fill up with glue quite a bit right here. See how it's already starting to get some, because when I do this method, I get a lot of glue on my fingers. So if you do not like getting glue on your fingers, this kind of paper bead rolling is not going to be your thing. All right, since I will not be getting, so I won't be able to do live streams or anything, this is the only way you're gonna see any how-tos with me. So I'm gonna try to keep myself in the camera. Okay, so I just put it on my thing, and then I just start rolling. It's no different than when you're rolling like cardstock. This stuff catches the glue really easily. So even if I broke, okay, let's say I pulled too hard and I broke one of those things. You just roll like normal, and you keep the piece that you rolled, and then you tuck it in, and then you just roll, and wow, now it's in place. Nobody will know because it'll be varnished in place. So yeah, so you can fix things as well. I've noticed that when I do these, sometimes if my paper trimmer cutter isn't very sharp, it will bunch up when I go to slice. With this method, you definitely want to, like if you've got your triangle in the cutter, here, I'll show you what I mean. Just for people who have visual problems or whatever. All right, so I've got my trimmer here. You're just gonna have to assume the rest is there. And let's say my piece is here, and my end is up here where you can't see, and my other end is down there where you can't see. Let's just assume the taper end is down here and the wider end's up there. So you wanna start, especially with magazine, you wanna start in the middle-ish and slice down towards the small end, and then carefully pick it up, but leave your you know, project there. Slide it over to where, close to where you first did your hole, and then do the rest of the way. Because if you try to go from the top down, from the large end to the small end, you're going to bunch up a bunch of the paper and tear it, because magazine paper is very thin and it will break very easily. So I'm gonna do one more. No, I think I'll end here because it's an 8-minute long video. So, like again, as a preview, I will show you all the ones that I did. These are all the ones I've done so far this morning in this style that I've shown you. Now I showed you how to do them, and this is what you get. And you get them, if you do them smaller, like a 1/2 inch, they'll be more round. But I kind of wanted some this size, so I think those look really, really cool. Alrighty, here, let's see. Okay, alright, bye.